I told you when red means go, that we ain't stopping for no red light.
YouTube, what's happening? It is your guy Hitch, and I apologize for not dropping any videos over the last 2.5 weeks, but I got married back on the 5th, and I just got back from my honeymoon. And even though the last 2 weeks have been amazing, shout out to my wife, it does feel great to be back talking about kicks. Now, one of the worst things you can do in the sneaker market is to sleep on a pair of valuable sneakers or not be aware of a pair of sleepers. And that rarely happens to me, but it happened last year. So last year, New Balance dropped the 2000R protection packs, which was a GR, not a collab. And they had the rain clouds in there. And I was a fan of them, or at least I thought I kind of liked them, but I wanted to wait to get my hands on them to really see what my thoughts were, and I didn't get the chance. They sold out immediately and became one of the best releases from 2021. So I've been waiting for the second part of that protection pack to drop here in the US, and we don't have a release date in sight. They did a release overseas, and that is the beauty of having these sneaker apps. We now have the ability of getting our hands on sneakers that have not dropped in our region, even though they have dropped in other parts of the world. And that's what I did. I opened up my favorite sneaker app, Tradeblock, because I refused to pay resale for anything, and I traded my Moonbeam 990 V3s and asked for an additional $37.50 and traded for these, the Mirage Gray Protection Pack, and I no longer have to wait for a release date in the US.
Fuck you, same thing in the peace out. Can't stop, won't stop, cause it's not in my design. Till I don't wanna own it, I just wanna get my lease up. On the road to the riches, just so banging street signs live. Jeff Curry with the 3-ball, still go hard in the paint. Huddle up on 3, let's do it for a little sec. Just do it, cause they telling me a K.
Let's night.
I done shed my tears, only right, I laugh to the bank. These niggas is haters.
They haters.
Fake like they fuck with the Vader. Showing no love, doing no favor. Ask for a verse, giving no waiver. Price went up, head crack. All black with the trench coat, blade that. Take freight for a retwist, say that. We struggle, they eat this payback. Same thing in the fuck you, same thing in the peace out.
The top overlay on these 2000Rs are going to be finished in this greenish gray, ridiculously soft suede. And just like the OG protection packs, it has this distressed, damaged look to it. And to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen a sneaker executed this way. Like, we have seen a vintage or worn look done before with like Nike, but for it to have like this damaged look, I don't think I've ever seen it, and it looks amazing. Now, below the cut up looking suede, you do have gray accents done in leather. That's going to be on the toe box, and again by the ankle areas and wrapping around the ankle collar. And then below everything, you are going to have this super soft greenish blue mesh that's going to be touching your toe box, again on the mid panels and in the ankle areas. Now, to finish off all the details for these uppers, you're going to start with the stitched in N logo at the bottom of the heel. You do have a 3M accent in the toe box, which I really love. And then you have your teal N logos on the lateral and medial sides that do have a blue outline to it. And back at the heel, you have the model name 2000R text in black. And finally, one of my favorite details is going to be that translucent window with the NB logo on the back heel that actually shows you the yellow foam to the mesh.
Lab to the bank. Can't stop for a red light. Still won't vote Kanye, can't wait till my bread ride.
Can't wait till my
Bad boy sucking out 5. The head right.
Unlike all the Teddy Santis releases I've been covering lately, these 2000Rs do not have multiple laces, just these flat gray ones. And below the laces, you have the tongue, which is made up from the same mesh material as the uppers, but this time it's finished off in gray. And at the top of the tongue, you have your leather gray accent with the rough edges to keep that distressed, damage theme going. And very similar to the window from the back heel, it's brought back at the top of the tongue as well, this time having the New Balance running text and showing you the exposed foam. Now, you can actually see that exposed foam behind the tongue, which I think is a real nice touch to it. And then on the inside of the sneaker, it has the white cotton-like material for the lining to match the white insoles that have the New Balance running text in teal.
Same thing in a fuck you, same thing in a peace sign. Can't stop, won't stop, cause it's not in my design. No, till I don't wanna own it, I just wanna get my lease up. On the road to the riches, disobeying street signs. Jeff Curry with the 3-ball, still go hard in the paint.
One of my favorite details of these 2000Rs are going to be the midsoles and outsoles. The midsoles are mainly white, but once you get to the heel area, it switches over to yellow and sail accents and has these 4 pods to make up the absorb structure. Now, me personally, I really love those pods because as a creative, I feel like you can do some real cool stuff to make a dope colorway with those pods. Really interested in seeing how New Balance uses them in the future. And then lastly, you have the outsoles, mainly black, but it does have some gray markings to it to give that worn look to it. And then you have your sail and yellow accents in the midfoot and heel areas.
Like me, showboat like Dion, high step to the end zone. We been on, young king from the east side, feel good on the west end. Don't run up on my G-Rock, when my dudes lose go, best friend. Great later, fuck, let's do.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are dope. It's just that simple. I also need to get those rain clouds from the OG protection pack, and there's a navy and gray colorway in the protection pack that these are a part of. I need those too. If you by any chance happen to have either one of those sneakers and want to trade them, please find me on Instagram and or Tradeblock, username Hitches and Now. Now personally, this is New Balance's year. I know this is the year of the Jordan 2s, but no, this is New Balance's year, and if we're really being honest, New Balance has probably been the most consistent, which I've been saying, for the last 2 to 3 years. So I'm really interested in seeing what plans they have for the 2000R model. We're already on our 2nd protection pack, which is dope. I know personally, I have my eyes on the green colorway out of the suede pack, as well as trying to double back on the gray JD Sports exclusive. Those are dope as well. Now, this is also the first New Balance model that would allow me to wear my sneakers untied, which is awesome. However, I have a wide foot, so it's kind of hard to keep the tongue in place. Pause. Now, they are comfortable, they're true to size, and they have an amazing price point at only $150. The regular 2000Rs sell even less at $140, which is amazing. I really wish New Balance would just bring back customizing to their website, because I would love to do some really creative and interesting things with this midsole and these pods. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, these are getting a 4.5. I can't say any more how good of a sneaker this is. New Balance just needs to give us a release date, but hit the comments, let me know what you guys think about these. I'm out.
Jeff Curry with the 3-ball, still go hard in the paint. Huddle up on 3, let's do it for a little sec. Just do it, cause they telling me okay. Let's not.